Please stand by as the Magallanes National Vocational High School Search for Best Employee Award begins. Premiering live on the official social media accounts of Magallanes National Vocational High School and from Binisitan del Norte, Magallanes, Sorsogon. This is the 2021 Search for Magallanes National Vocational High School Best Employee Award. Please welcome your host, Miss Cecil G. Gliani.
Teaching has a lot of demands. That is why only a few answers the call to teach. Only a few embraces it as their mission while on earth. Yet, it has always been described as a noblest profession. You are in a very noble profession where you help others become who and what they want to be. You are in a profession where you can touch lives and affect eternity. As they say, the influence of a good teacher can never be erased. A teacher has the power to touch lives and make a difference in people's lives. Good evening, I am Cecil C. Gliani and I am delighted to be your host for today. To our highly respected and remarkable school head, Dr. Michael G. Gaseo, to our highly competent and passionate teaching and non-teaching staff of MNVHS, to our dear learners, parents, friends, ladies and gentlemen, once again, good evening. To begin our opening program, may I request everyone to stand for the virtual presentation of the Philippine National Anthem to be followed by the opening prayer.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, tewas ng sinakalan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit ng pagaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nag-iindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pamay di magdidinig. Luman ang araw ng warhabit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Diyos na makapangyarihan sa lahat, Ikaw ay aming pinasasalamatan sapagkat ikaw ay mabuti at mahabagin sa amin. Pagindapatin mo kami sa pagtanggap ng iyong biyaya at gabay sa araw-araw. Tulungan mo po ang bawat naming mga guro na patuloy na humuhubog sa karunungan at pagkatao ng aming mga mag-aaral. Likhaan mo sila ng puso at damdaming may pagmamalasakit na abutin at tulungan ang bawat kinakapos ng karunungan, na sa pamamagitan nila ay magkaroon kami ng mga responsable at determinadong mamamayan na siyang tutulong sa pagpapaunlad ng aming bansa. Sangkapan mo po sila ng ibayong karunungan sa bawat nilang mga responsibilidad sa mga paaralan, mga magulang at mga mag-aaral. Hiling po namin na patuloy mong ipagkaloob sa kanila ang kalakasan ng kanilang mga lupang pangangatawan at ilayo sa anumang karamdaman. Kagaya po ng iyong pagpapala sa amin, ipadaloy mo ang iyong biyaya sa bawat isa sa kanila upang kanilang mapagtagumpayan ang bawat hamon ng buhay. Ito po ang aming samo at dalangin na may buong pagpapasalamat. Amen.
For the opening remarks, let us have our dedicated Administrative Officer 4, Mr. Christopher J. Grutas.
Human resource is the most valuable asset of an organization. It is through highly moralized, capable, and equipped employees that an organization is able to maximize the capacity and potential of employees and subsequently achieve its goals, mission, and vision. On the other hand, appreciation and recognition are two powerful schemes in order to bring out the best in people. In the context of organizational management, it is one way of letting the employees know that they are valued. Psychology dictates that people feel good being recognized and appreciated, as it is an innate need being humans. When individuals are recognized and appreciated, they tend to develop a strong tendency of obedience and productivity. So as a basis, the Republic Act 6713, otherwise known as the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for Public Officials and Employees, it sets forth in Section 6 thereof the system of rewards and incentives in the government, especially in mandating the establishment of a system of incentives and rewards to the end that due recognition is given to public officials and employees of outstanding merit on the basis of the standards laid down by the law. In line with this, the Civil Service Commission also issued the Memorandum Circular No. 1, Series of 2001, which provides for the adoption of the program on awards and incentives for service excellence or the praise, stipulating that every department or agency shall establish its own employee suggestion and incentive award system, and through Depot Order No. 9, Series of 2009, and Depot Order No. 78, Series of 2007, the DepEd established the adoption of the praise program. Our school, Magallanes National Vocational High School, through our very hardworking principal, Mr. Michael G. Oseo, had institutionalized a mechanism of reward and recognition in the Search for Best Employees Award 2021, recognizing exemplary employees, their outstanding accomplishments, innovations, and best practices to reward their hard work and commitment to service in order to boost morale and efficacy, integrity, and promote productivity amongst the personnel. Sa ating mga mapipiling awardees, congratulations and keep up the good work. May you serve as a role model to all. At sa mga hindi makakatanggap, don't worry. Because Abraham Lincoln says, don't worry when you are not recognized, but strive to be worthy of recognition. Our heartfelt gratitude and thanks to our dear teachers and staff for always going above and beyond what's expected of you all. You always exceed expectations and really endeavors to deliver quality education and service to our students. Congratulations for the job well done every day. Thank you for your hard work and dedication. All of you deserve to be recognized. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Christopher Grutas. As mentioned earlier, part of this celebration also is the awarding of the best employees from the teaching and non-teaching staff for the recognition of their exemplary performance, innovations, and accomplishments which contribute to the general improvement of the school. At this juncture, we will have the first part of the awarding. Together, let's find out the awardees for the following recognitions.
Special Awards category. Special Awards category. Service Awards. Best Class Advisor. Best Grade Level Coordinator. Best Program Implementer. Best Subject Coordinator. Teacher Innovator. Best Curriculum Contributor.
This year's Service Award is given to the members of the faculty who have shared selflessly their invaluable service and loyalty to the school for a certain number of years. Our Bronze Service awardees are Mercy Joy D. Argana, Wilhelmina M. Guerrero. Our Silver Service awardees are Mrs. Christy L. Peña, Mr. Raymond E. Presado, Mrs. Maritas S. Guem, Mrs. Melissa H. Escribano. Our Gold Service awardees are Mrs. Maria Cheryl J. Bouvier, Mrs. Erlinda N. Ruda, Mr. Francisco H. Gioquino.
Best Class Advisor.
For special awards, Best Class Advisor. This year awardee is Mr. Louis G. Dino.
Best Grade Level Coordinator.
Special award, Best Grade Level Coordinator, Mrs. Sarmay C. Escasinas.
Best Program Implementer.
Special awards, Best Program Implementer. This year's awardees are Mrs. Luella Jane Ramirez Laura, Mr. Ariel E. Maneri.
Best Subject Coordinator.
For special awards, Best Subject Coordinator. This year's awardees are Mrs. Arlene H. Melia, Miss Carmela N. Mel,
Teacher Innovator.
And this year's Teacher Innovator is Mrs. Winchi B. Postigo.
Best Curriculum Contributor.
for special awards, Best Curriculum Contributor. This year's awardees are Mrs. Mercy Joy D. Argana, Mr. Romeo B.O., Congratulations, dear teachers. And now to give us his message, let us welcome our amiable and hardworking School Principal 1, Dr. Michael G. Oseo.
Today is an occasion where we get the chance to be acknowledged for the hard work of molding students into future leaders. Teachers are the foundations of a nation. We guide and shape the destiny of the students. We teach them to become a better people. We are the driving force behind a student's successful career. Today is a day to honor and remember them all. A day to acknowledge their professed resiliency amidst pandemic. In the middle of our start with a new normal from the past normal, teachers bravely embraced sudden change and committed educating the youths. I'd like to extend my best wishes to all of our mentors at the school and across the country. A very happy Teachers' Day. Teachers are a gift that keeps on giving. They are the guiding light that illuminates our lives all throughout. We are fortunate to have such wonderful teachers who are always eager to groom their students into fine individuals. Let us always pray for their well-being and success and express our deep admiration for them today and always. Once again, Happy Teachers' Day and congratulations.
Thank you, Sir Michael Oseo, for sharing a wonderful message to us. You are a blessing given to our school. Before we proceed to the second part of the awarding, please allow me to share the qualifications and criteria considered for the awarding of the Best Employee under Non-Teaching category.
Nominated employees must meet the following qualifications. 1. Must have rendered at least 3 years of continuous government service as of deadline of nomination or submission. Accomplishments for which the nominee is being recognized shall also be made within the last 3 years immediately prior to the nomination. 2. Must have a performance rating of at least very satisfactory or its equivalent for the last 3 semesters of rating periods. 3. Must have not found guilty of any administrative or criminal offense involving moral turpitude or does not have any pending case against him or her at the time of nomination. The criteria for non-teaching nominees. 1. Occupational competence is 25%. Number 2. Professionalism and human relations at work is 25%. 3. Community linkages and development, 25%. 4. Personal characteristics as viewed by the students and clients, 25%. There are 2 levels under this category. Level 1 nominees are from the school's Watchman 1, Admin Aide 1 to 3, and Administrative Assistant 2. Level 2 nominees are from the school Supply Officer, Cashier, Admin Officer, and Accountant.
Best Employee, Non-Teaching category, Level 1.
And our Best Employee Award in Non-Teaching category, Level 1, goes to Mr. Albert D. Bemida.
Best Employee, Non-Teaching category, Level 2.
Our Best Employee Award in Non-Teaching category, Level 2, goes to Mr. Christopher J. Grutas. Thank you and congratulations to our non-teaching staff awardees. Moving forward, we will also recognize in this event the Best Employee under Teaching-related category.
Best Employee, Teaching-related category.
And the Best Employee under Teaching-related category is Mrs. Christy Lupera Peña. At this moment, let us watch a video presentation as tribute to our dear educators. One of the highlights of this event is the awarding of the Best Employee under the Teaching category. But before that, allow me again to share the qualifications and criteria considered for the awarding of the Best Employee under Teaching category.
1. Must have rendered at least 3 years of continuous government service as of deadline of nomination or submission. Accomplishments for which the nominee is being recognized shall also be made within the last 3 years immediately prior to the nomination. 2. Must have a performance rating of at least very satisfactory or its equivalent for the last 3 semesters of rating periods. 3. Must have not found guilty of any administrative or criminal offense involving moral turpitude or does not have any pending case against him or her at the time of nomination. The criteria for teaching nominees. 1. Occupational competence is 25%. Number 2. Professionalism and human relations at work is 25%. 3. Community linkages and development, 25%. 4. Personal characteristics as viewed by the students and clients, 25%.
Best Employee, Teaching category.
And this year's Best Employee under Teaching category is Mrs. Maria Blisilda Dizon Griarte. Congratulations, dear teachers. And now, to give us the closing remarks, may I call in our devoted and diligent Administrative Officer 2 for the Senior High School Department, Mrs. Marites S. Guem.
Before we end today's activity, I would like to congratulate the winners of the Magallanes National Vocational High School Search for Best Employee Award 2021, both for the teaching and non-teaching category. I would like also to commend the wisdom of the proponents of this activity through the leadership of our school principal, Sir Michael Oseo, for a job well done. Our aim to give recognition and appreciation to our teachers and non-teaching personnel were materialized. It is also our goal to help you, dear teachers and co-employees in DepEd, in your professional growth. When you join ranking for promotion, one of the criteria in outstanding accomplishment is Employees Award. With this in mind, and as part of the school's Human Resource Development Program, the Magallanes National Vocational High School Search for Best Employee Award was conceptualized and eventually launched this year so that every teacher or employee in the school will have the chance to have an Employees Award. We hope that every year we will continue implementing this program so that the good deeds and hard work of our teachers and employees will be appreciated and recognized. In behalf of our school principal and administrators of this school, I would like to give thanks to those teachers and employees who worked hard and gave their time to implement this activity and make it a big success. Again, congratulations not only to the winners but to all of us. Tagumpay ng isa, tagumpay nating lahat. Happy Teacher's Day to one and all.
Thank you, Ma'am Marites Guem. To the proponent and chairman of the Employee Recognition and Awards Committee, Dr. Michael G. Oseo. To the co-proponents, Mr. Christopher J. Grutas, Admin Officer 4, and Mrs. Marites S. Guem, Administrative Officer 2, and to the members of the committee, Mrs. Christy L. Peña, Head Teacher 3, Second Level Representative, Mr. Vincent John M. Freo, Accountant 1, Finance, Ms. Ronaline S. Saha, SSG President and Student Representative, Mr. Alberto D. Benida, Admin Aid 1 and First Level Representative, Mr. Benito R. Garcia, GPPA President and Community Representative, to the Technical Working Group headed by Mr. Alfred H. Didase, Teacher 2 of MNVHS, Mr. Louis G. Dino, and to the teaching and non-teaching staff of MNVHS, students, parents, our live audience, maraming salamat po. May I now end this program by reminding our dear educators To the world, you may be just a teacher, but to your students, you are a hero. This has been your host, Cecil Quizan Goyane. Happy Teacher's Day at mabuhay ang mga gurong Pilipino.